Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, the born to the apostles, and else great millstone for teaching this truth, peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Yahweh is the name of the unfallen Hebrew, Ba'ashem is the name, and Yahushai is the name of the begotten Son. Back from the lesson, and as the entitled, judgments are going out. I see another plane crash just took place, which I believe there wasn't any casualties, but you're seeing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai bring on a hefty judgment upon this place, especially within these 2 months of this new year already. Look in January, look at all the plane crashes that took place. I believe it was over 10. You're seeing it continue to stack up. You're seeing the storms, you're seeing the plagues, you're seeing the pestilences. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is judging this earth, and you're going to see a lot more of that judgment coming to these last days. Because once again, we're near the end of this place. Now, I do want to speak on this article, just to get the situation at hand and get a couple scriptures to go into these judgments from the Lord and how he's not playing. Now, it says, Delta Airlines plane flips on landing in Toronto, and a badly hurt child is among 19 injured. Now, it said, a Delta airline plane flipped upon arrival at Toronto's Pearson Airport, and it ended up on its roof Monday, injuring 19 people, including 3 who are in critical condition. One of the first scriptures that came to mind was Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. The Lord is to be feared. And you see a lot of people walking throughout this earth today is walking without the fear of the Lord. So a lot of you are going to learn the hard way, man. And you're going to be hit with a dose of reality. Now, it says the airport confirmed on X that the incident occurred with the Delta flight from Minneapolis, and that 76 passengers and 4 crew are accounted for. The accident happened around 2:15, and flights to the airport, which handles more passengers than any other Canadian airport, were grounded for 2.5 hours. And I'll just read the last two. Video from the scene shows Mitsubishi CRJ upside down on the snowy tarmac as emergency workers hose it down. The plane was somewhat obscured by snow from a winter storm that hit Toronto over the weekend. And it says Orange ambulance said it was transporting one pediatric patient to Toronto's Sick Kids Hospital and 2 adults with the critical injured in other hospitals in the city. See if I can get a better image
of the ones who get it done. The most important part is the one you need now. And
to mute that. Alright, just gonna play the full thing, I guess. Thought there'd be a skip the ad button, but I'll play this and then I'll get the scriptures. I just want to get a better image of the situation. There we go. That's permission, the other point right there. Let's get these scriptures. As is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31. And it says, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is to be feared. The Lord is not to be taken lightly, man. But you see people, also continue to put themselves in stupid situations and are surprised, by how that situation turns out, which I just made a lesson, yesterday going to a hippo attack. This dude's, husband, had to watch his, wife get, freaking, demolished by the hippo, man. You also see a lot more, judgments and, in general going out. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. And it says, "He's not I, and I'm He. And those who go with me, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." So these judgments are from the Lord. And though there weren't any casualties in this, as you read right here, "See not I, and I'm He. And those who go with me, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal." You saw tens of people injured from that. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. This is Amos chapter 3 verse 6. To further answer that point, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? Further proving that this is the work, the doing of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And y'all will learn to fear the Lord one way or another. And guess what? A lot of you will learn the hard way. This is 2nd Ezra 15 verse 11 through 12. It says, "But I'll bring them a mighty hand and stretch their arm to my Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all of them thereof." Now, it's not speaking of ancient Egypt, but modern day Egypt, which is Babylon, aka America, which you get in Revelation, the 11th chapter and the 8th verse. And read it in the middle part one more time. "And smite Egypt with plagues as before, it will destroy all of them thereof." Verse 12, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment." Now, who's bringing out those plagues, pestilences, punishment, and judgments upon this place? That the Most High shall bring upon it. So there you go. Got 2 more scriptures, and we'll just close out from there. We'll make a quick hit to Spirit, go into that article. Because in these past 2 months, you've been seeing tens of plane crashes, man. Now, it's Ephesians 5:15 through 16, and it says, "See, then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." And when you go into the word circumspect, and you go into being watchful, being careful, being wary, especially the times that we are in. Because once again, we're getting closer to the end of this place. Now, verse 16, "And why we keep our eyes single, to be circumspect, to be watchful, to be wary, to be careful, to be on our toes, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." 2 Timothy 3:1, "Perilous times shall come." Scripture going to have the day of the Lord shall be darkness and not light. So it's going to get better here. Now, I brought the point of being listening, you see a lot more judgments. Now, it's Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 7, and it says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day." And that's what many of our people are doing. They're putting off the Lord. I'll think about it. I don't know. Yada, yada, yada. Because Jake doesn't really want to seek out Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Because especially once this word, this truth, go against the fashions of this world, to go against their way of living. When there's do's and not the do's, and Jake has a problem. Especially when it comes to the food, As it says, "For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security," just when you think you're safe, just when you think you're protected. As you can also get in 1 Thessalonians 5:3, "For when say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them." And it says, "And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance." So I brought up that point earlier. You can see a lot more judgment as we progress later in days, especially just dealing with those birth pains, because once again we're nearing that deliverance. We're nearing the end of Esau Edom's rule, and nearing our Lord Yahushua's return. So that's one right there. Like I said, I want to make a quick lesson and go into these judgments the Lord's bringing out. As you've been seeing, these past 2 months, tons of plane crashes, and once again, this judgment for the Lord. So that's the point right there. I do close out and give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Kakdash. Shalom. See you next one. The Lord will.